Okay, we're ready to begin with TCU. We'd ask if you're in the dining area, please keep your voice down out of respect for our student athletes and coach. For TCU, we have student athletes Hank Thorns, J.R. Cadet, Coach Jim Christian. Coach, please start with you. Just some remarks on today's game.
As I just told the team, when you play in the conference tournament, you got to raise your level. You got to raise your level on the defensive end of the floor. Our big game, the key to our game plan was to keep them out of the lane. And I just thought we did a really poor job right from the outset of containing dribble penetration, and it just led to too many easy baskets. They got in a good rhythm. They're a really good basketball team. So when you let them get in a good rhythm, they hurt you, and they hurt us right from the beginning today. And we dug too deep of a hole, and then we tried to come back with, we kind of lost our offensive discipline. We tried to get it back too soon, and that's what happens when you dig holes.
Thank you, Coach. This time we'll open up for questions for our student athletes only. Please state your name and affiliation when asking a question. I heard Jen.
Keller Lyle with the Fort Collins, Colorado. And Hank, what did they do in that first half? It seemed like that was about the best first half they played this year, and it really looked like it just kind of stunned you guys for a little bit early.
They just made shots. We didn't show up defensively. I let Eichmeyer get off to a pretty good start. But, we just didn't come to play today. No excuses. They just made shots. They out-toughed us. They hustled. They played harder. They had something to play for, and we act like we didn't have nothing to play for. But I'm still proud of my team. We still fought hard. We showed toughness. We showed heart.
Stephen Stevenson, Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Hank, the team really struggled from the three-point line today. Did that change the way you guys tried to play the rest of the game? Or?
No, I think our game is we win games on defense. I don't think our offense really is a problem. We make shots, we miss shots, but the game is won on the defensive end and the rebounding side, and we just didn't do that today.
Alex Apple, Fox Sports. Was the tempo of the game a little bit slower than you guys would have liked to have played? It seems like you could have used your athleticism a little bit more if you'd gotten out and run. Can you comment on that?
I feel like it was times we didn't run as much that we wanted to. We wanted to run a little bit more, but you got to rebound the ball to run. So, like I said, we just didn't show up to play today. No excuses. We played poor defensively, me included, and we just got to bounce back. We're still playing, so we just got to go back to Fort Worth and play.
Stephen Stevenson, Fort Worth Star-Telegram. JR, why do you think the lax defense happened today? You guys know what's on the line. Any explanation?
I honestly can't explain it. I guess it just happened in basketball. We were prepared. We practiced good. We had a good shoot around. We came out and felt like we were ready, but we just fell off as the game went along, and they out-toughed us. They out-toughed us on both ends of the court, and at the end of the day it showed, and they came up with the victory, so hats off to them.
Keller Lyle with Fort Collins, Colorado. Again, JR, Pierce Horning was just such a force on the boards and scoring. What is it he does so well, and how hard was he to contain today the way he was playing?
He's just a tough-nosed player, man, and teams, to be a successful team, you need a player like him to do all the dirty work. So, at the end of the day, you never know where Colorado State will go with a player like him, and I'm happy for the guy and best wishes to him. But he did a great job, and hopefully continue to do it throughout the tournament.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Okay, we'll dismiss them at this time. Thank you, men. Now we'll take questions for Coach Christian.
Brian Estridge, TCU Sports Network. Jim, as tough as they had played, Coach, you in the previous two games, you had shot the ball, at least from the perimeter, fairly well against them. Did they do anything differently defensively to cause you to go 2 for 20?
No, those are shots that we've had. It's the same type of threes, and until the end. The end we started forcing some bad shots, but in the beginning of the game we would get the same shots. You got to make them. But I don't think they did anything different. They played hard. They played man the whole game. They always play us man. So we were just in a bad rhythm shooting the ball.
Alex Apple, Fox Sports. When you guys got down a little bit in the first half, I know it was tough because Craig picked up those early fouls. Did you consider putting him back in at all in the first half?
I mean, when we get down, it's hard because you got to, you need him for the whole game. I mean, there's 12 minutes to go in the 14 minutes to go in the first half. I mean, you put him back in and he gets picked up a third when we put him back in the second half. So Craig usually fouls in bunches, so you got to get him out before he picks up a third quick one. Had nothing to do with the outcome of the game.
Kelly Lyle with the Fort Collins Collar on again. Jim, any reason you guys just struggled so much more from three-point range this game versus the first two when you guys were hitting
No,
them?
I mean, I wish I could tell you. I mean, same guys taking the same shots. Just, sometimes you have nights like that. But really, I mean, it's not, a lot of threes that we get are in transition, and we couldn't stop them, so we couldn't get the ball out and run like we normally do. That hurt. Everything was kind of a half-court game, and that wasn't as good for us. We have to get out and run a little bit and get in transition. But when they shoot 60% in the first half, it's hard to get out and run.
Anything else? Okay, thank you, Coach.